I'm glad that you made it. I'm glad that you're alive. Shit.
Sorry, Mom, back tomorrow. So.
You said what tomorrow?
Podcast back tomorrow.
When
5-year hiatus.
what was your podcast about?
Q&A Ronnie Ray.
You should probably put the thing.
Oh yeah, I was talking. You're not recording now, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought we just
Yeah.
anyway. You didn't say accent.
No, it just happened. Yeah, we're here now.
Okay.
wait. What was the podcast?
Let's call Q&A Ronnie Ray.
Okay, and that was you did it 5 years ago.
Yeah.
What happened? Why
We
did
just
it stop?
stopped. It was it started in 16,
Okay.
and it was just me interviewing all my friends from Hollywood. So
Okay, so we're bringing that back.
bringing it back.
And
We're local though.
Yeah. I don't know if the
So
Hollywood.
you're one of the local guys. I was going to ask you afterwards, but yeah, you're one of the local guys.
Yeah, I would love to do that. What happens in Q&A, Ronnie?
I give you your inside the actor studio moment, and you just go.
Okay.
Yeah, so I knew everybody couldn't get that, so
Yeah.
I knew a lot of dope ass people.
Okay.
So James Lipton happened to die, and I was like, I was right. Everybody's not gonna get that chance.
Okay. And it it died off before just because life happened.
Started at 16. I used to go out to Edison Park and record.
Mm-hmm.
And dude had a studio there. We recorded his house. And then the theater burned down. He like, keep going. We got a studio around the block.
Yeah.
And then I did a season in the studio. And then he closed the studio down. So I tried to record it myself, but all it was over the phone. It's all audio.
Okay.
So I'm calling my people and I'm doing it by myself, setting the recorder up and all that. And in about 3 of the 20 conversations, I forgot to hit the record. So I missed a lot of shit, but it was great. It kept me in the show business. I'm glad I did podcast. I didn't think it would be this popular, but I always wanted to do it though.
Yeah, the podcasting, it definitely it's another angle that you seem to have a lot of control over.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And that's your thing, like having a sense of control over your destiny almost.
Now. You sit back and wait on people. That's bullshit.
Yeah. What was the? Ooh, okay. I like getting stories from you. What was the hardest lesson of you sit around and wait for people and nothing happens?
The hardest lesson, you're damn near at their disposal, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I go through my whole life and blame people why I didn't get and this and that. You know what I'm saying? I did this because I was trying to be a soldier in their army, and it's like, no, man, have your own thing and work with them because you want to. Don't do it because you have to. Like I moved out to LA with a group of people. It wasn't my whole conception.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna get there eventually. We moving. We were having a meeting after a show that morning, and I go to the bathroom. I come back. We were going to LA. I'm like, we going to LA then, and that's how that shit happened.
Yeah.
It wasn't like me. I'm going by myself, and this is going to happen. I'm gonna get the knapsack and the stick and put it on my shoulder and get to walking. No, they were going, so I was going.
Okay.
I got there, the group disbanded within a year.
That was fast.
And I still was trying to be with them, and they weren't in the Bay, and I'm in Los Angeles. All the members that was down in LA with me quit or moved back. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to have to do this. And then I started stand-up like in 2004.
Why did it disband so quickly?
A lot of crazy shit, the going back and forth up to the Bay. Because the people that ran the company refused to move down to Los Angeles.
Okay.
And
what was their issue with LA?
they just were afraid, apparently. If you're watching this, I think you guys were scared. Challenge me.
Scared of LA? But they're from Chicago.
Yeah.
And they're scared of LA.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's different. You don't think it's different?
I mean, yeah.
Well, you from...
I'm not even from LA, but like it's different, but I'm not from the hood. I'll just put it like that. I'm not from the hood. I'm not from
They all wasn't either. He's an improviser. I was the blackest guy in improv.
I don't know what you're afraid of.
I wasn't afraid of anything.
I don't know what they'd be afraid of.
I was the blackest guy in improv. I was told that by many of black comedians. You the blackest dude in improv.
That's a big compliment.
I don't know. That's like you the ghetto, most ghettoest motherfucker we know.
Is that what they're trying to say?
That's the way it felt. Because I ain't mind saying motherfucker and shit on stage doing the improv scene.
Okay.
Jesus talking to somebody. And he motherfuckers will try to kill me. No.
When I think of LA, I don't think of danger like that. But I mean, whatever. If they were scared, they were scared. If you're scared, go to church. Or
right.
Whatever they say.
I felt when I got there, I'm like, all right, I was supposed to be here. So I was still trying to follow by their rules, and I was taking a Greyhound or driving up to San Francisco every weekend whenever we had a show, being a good soldier.
Yeah.
And in the end, it's still just me. They doing the same shit.
If
Hats off to one of my mentors, though.
Who is?
They were my mentors though, so they taught me a lot. So I'm not gonna say they're whack people. They just didn't deliver.
Right. Is there any circumstance or context where you would be willing to be a soldier again, or is it just a rap?
I'd be a soldier again. I will always still do my own shit.
You do both at the same time.
Always do your own shit though. You know what I mean? Like, okay, well, whatever you got for me is extra.
Okay.
Part time. I want a full time my own shit and part time their shit.
Okay.
Okay.
That's smart. And I'm learning that for myself out here.
Yeah. I like how y'all got the show now. That shit dope.
The Second City one?
Yeah.
Thank you. It's been a lot of
I'm there watching y'all like,
Yeah. The I feel like I'm slowly getting Ronnie Ray stories for myself.
You gonna get some more though?
Yeah. I want a young cat to come and interview me 10, 15 years down the road.
Right.
Man, you were back when I first moved to Chicago. It was crazy.
Do the shit yourself.
Yeah. I don't. Chicago's made me really untrusting of people. In my experience.
I don't trust nobody no more. That's how I am.
In my experience out here, I'm just like, not that most people, in fact, I would say aren't shady, but everyone's out for themselves.
Yes, show business.
Yes, it's cutthroat and everyone's out for themselves. And the people I trust and love are still focused on them, which is, I got no problem with that. Then you end up running into people who are out for themselves and will take down other people to get.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I know this is a silly question, but why? Why? I mean, in my head, I'm like, if you can build yourself up without tearing other people down, it's entirely possible. So I don't understand why someone would do that.
We'll talk about artists, man.
Okay, go ahead.
There's some people who have no standards. The people who have no standards are the people that normally get what they want. You have standards. You're a good-hearted dude. You want to be fair. Fair doesn't matter. I'm a fair guy, so I know. Yeah. I've been shitted on many a day. Like, what's right is right. Like, if I book you for my show and then you book me for your show, that's fair.
Yeah.
There's people that just ask for my spot and got spots everywhere and don't book me on shit.
Yeah.
That's not fair. But who are we to say that unless you voice it?
It's... Yes. Yes.
Well, unless you voice it. But then I can see somebody here. I lived in LA 13 years. Right off the strip. Everything. Comedy store. All this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I can see somebody.
No, I'm just checking everything. We're good.
Okay.
We're good. Okay.
I can look at somebody and hear how they talk. And I'm like, they belong in Los Angeles. Because they'll do whatever the fuck it takes to get what they got to get. And like, they don't care if they demoralize themselves or whatever. And it's like, I don't care. Well, I'm hanging with them. It's high school.
Yeah.
That's how you ever been when leaving grade school and going to high school, and your friend from high school was cool. I mean, from grade school was cool. And he got to high school. He joined the football team or something. You see him in the hall, hey man, and he look at you like, what's up, man? Yeah, we ain't friends no more. He ain't saying it, but he ain't. I had a neighbor like that.
A neighbor
next door to me, and he moved from the neighborhood, still at the same high school, but when he moved from the neighborhood, he didn't say shit to me in the halls no more.
What is that in people? I guess I get what you're saying. Like, some people are just like that. It just I think what it is I project my own experiences like we all do. And I, at a certain point, I'm like, you're shooting yourself in the foot.
Right.
Like, by doing that, you're kind of actively pushing against the things that you want at a certain point. Like, either you're going to burn out and burn bridges, or you're going to become Diddy. And you are going to reach that top, but eventually...
Right.
The chickens are going to come home to roost. The devil's going to want his due.
Yes.
How many Diddy parties did you go to in LA?
Never went to a Diddy party.
Would you have? If it was,
I didn't know what a Diddy party was. It's just like it's the place to be. Like, oh, Rosario Dawson will be there, and such and such, Tony Braxton and that bitch, Holly Berry, and I'm going. And then you get there, they not there. It's just Diddy butt naked. Like, I got kicked out of Hollywood a long time ago. I beat Diddy's ass.
What do you think? First off, what do you think you would have done if you got to a Diddy party and Diddy was doing Diddy stuff?
I left.
You would have just left immediately? Yeah. And then if he would have be like, Ronnie, man, you real funny.
I'd be like, so what? This is why I'm broke now. What the fuck you talking about? This is why I'm broke now, dude. If it's something like that, no, dude. I'm not stepping outside. I can't even be nice to somebody that's a fucked up person. If the fucked up person got everything I need, I won't ask his ass because he's a fucked up person. So if he's out here trying to do something I ain't trying to do, fuck you. I can't miss what I never had, bro. Somebody else is gonna get it for you.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Now with I have not spoken to you on camera post Cat Williams and everything he talked about. Yeah. Do you, and is your experience in LA and in show business, is that accurate to what Cat is saying?
What people? Oh,
just
but he said a lot.
He did say a lot of stuff. I know he's talking about humiliation rituals and Illuminati stuff.
It's high school, bro.
It's just high school.
No, it's like it's fraternity college shit. You know what I'm saying? If you down for the hazing, you just be around the people to do that shit. Like I said, I thought life was fair. I'm not fucking bullshitting. If I knew that was it, I'd be. If I was willing to go with that, I would be a millionaire a few times over.
Yeah.
And that's no bullshit. But I'm like, I just don't kiss ass. I'm from the south side of Chicago, bro.
Yeah.
I can't do it. If I don't fucking like you, I don't fucking like you.
Do you feel like that's hindered your success in your career?
No, because I want to look at myself in the mirror.
Okay.
It hindered me financially. Hell yeah. But I'm not doing that shit, man.
Okay, that's valid.
And then like everybody don't. It's not like that. I don't think it's like that with everybody, dog. Everybody ain't sucking dicks and getting fucked in that. You want this contract with Paramount, you have to fuck all these executives. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's it with everybody.
Yeah.
I don't think it's for everybody. I think that's with everybody. Some people luck up.
Yeah. I guess
Ken Flores is out there. What the fuck you think Ken do? Ken left here and became, but I'm going to say this, Latinos stick together. They picked him up really quick.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the fucking thing. I'm proud of that cat. About a year before he left, he was opening for me at a bar in fucking Love's Park and shit. And now he's headlining somewhere in the fucking baseball stadium with Fluffy and shit. Wow.
Crazy.
It can happen.
Yeah. And he's a good dude.
He's a great dude. So it's like, yo, that's what's up. I bet he's on here. You get him?
Yeah, he's in here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm quite sure he was here. So,
yeah, he was in here. He was very nice to me.
Great dude, man.
And I guess I mean maybe it's just life, but it makes me wonder, like, why do some people get what they get and others don't? You know, get what they deserve in a positive way.
What we were saying, I was talking to somebody the other day. I think life is a test, and we all get tested. And your time is coming. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you.
He's right here.
Okay. Yeah, if it's meant for you, it's meant for you. You know what I'm saying? So you do you're doing all this stuff for a reason. That was the sermon. You do everything for a reason.
Okay.
We all doing this for a reason. Maybe I'm meant to be back here to meet people like you and do stuff. You say I inspire you to do that shit. So that maybe that was it. Or my brother's excelling in his film shit because he probably wouldn't be doing that if I wasn't here or whatever. So maybe I'm here for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's the sucky part for me. I go through kind of a depression.
Yeah.
Not a depression, low key, but you know what I'm saying? I get down sometimes. I say that. And I'm like, because when I write, even if I write a joke, I want to know the end before I start writing anything. I don't know the end of this. I don't know why I'm here. I came back to help my grandmother. She passed away and I'm still here. And it's like, I'm doing Hot Five. Hot Five ain't paying me every fucking time. You know, you've been there with 3-4 people, but then it packed 2 weeks later. You don't know what the fuck to take. So, I'm gonna have to step outside myself a little bit because I got an opportunity to do cruise ships.
Okay.
But I didn't want to do clean shit. I want to just do what the fuck I want to do.
Yeah.
So my boy called like a month ago. He like, Ronnie, yo, I'm doing cruise ships. You down? I know the lady. I'm like, yeah. Can you be dirty? He's like, yeah, you can be dirty. You know, I'll call you back with all the info when I get back.
Yeah.
Call me back the next week. I'm like, yeah, you can be dirty, right? Yeah, you be dirty with the dirt, about 45-hour dirt, and 30 clean. 20, 30 clean. I'm like, man, I ain't got no 30 clean, man. I ain't doing that, man. Fuck that. He like, look, man, I'm going to Hawaii next week. You can either keep it real and stay your ass in Chicago, or fucking tell some clean jokes and jump your ass on this money.
I'm be honest with you. It sounds like you should do the clean.
I know. I'm doing.
Okay.
We're gonna record. I'm gonna take one of the days High Five and just do it for me.
Okay.
And do like 2 30-minute sets clean.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm ready. I'm just telling you, this is just happened.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
So yeah, when you call probably within the month, like, where you at? I can't do it. I'm in fucking Jamaica or some bullshit.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, there's a point where the whole morals and standards can shoot you. It's a balancing act.
That's what I'm saying. Like I gotta step outside that a little bit. lighten up my standards. I said that to people, like lighten it up a little bit.
Pick your battles.
Pick your battles. Yeah, I'm like, man, fuck, they're keeping it real. I'm by myself. Sitting in the room, I don't know why they ain't picking me for shit. You too goddamn real for these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So, no.
Do you, so wait, you did the cruise ship or you're going to be doing it?
I'm recording that probably end of the month, and then he said I got a minute. He said whenever you're ready to do it, just send it. She know. He told her that I had to record it, so she said, all right, whenever he's ready.
Okay.
Send it out.
How do you have you ever done a cruise ship before?
No.
Have you ever been on a cruise ship?
No.
You've been on a boat?
No, not like that.
Okay. How you feeling about it? You feeling nervous?
No.
You don't think you get nervous? Bored?
Huh?
You don't think you can get bored on a cruise ship?
I get bored driving to a town and being there the whole day, the whole weekend, and I don't know nobody. I'm in the crib watching documentaries and shit until showtime. I don't talk to nobody the whole day. I live alone, so it's like it's days I don't even go outside, or if the phone don't ring, I ain't talking to nobody. So I'm okay with being alone.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you make me want to reach out to you more. Send you some.
No, I get enough calls. You don't have to. I'm exaggerating a little bit. I got some friends, motherfuckers. I mean, I'm just making sure the point goes across.
I'm with you. Mm. So since the last time we talked, was that a year ago? In terms
year like in March, February last year.
February of last year.
Yeah, I remember my cousin's party was out, and I came out the next week.
Now, since that past year, if we could update what has been happening in your life, what have you been up to? Anything good or bad that's been going on?
You know what, man? Shit just been zipping by. Be honest with you, like season, like no, with that I'm not gonna front with the show every week. When I have a destination date, week goes by. This is the first time I had a weekly show. This has been almost 3 years now.
Yeah.
So it's just like next thing you know is Wednesday. I gotta make sure I booked everybody. Then I gotta send the flyers to do. Then the show Saturday night. Then Sunday's the show. It's like damn. This shit going by fast as hell. Mm-hmm. So, like, even with the dates I got for other shows, like, all right, I'm booked for December this year. Yeah. I'm quite sure it's going to get here faster than I think it is. So, when there's a date on the calendar, it just goes fast. So, Sunday, I know Sunday is always coming. So, yeah.
Having that consistency is
yeah, but, like, what it's for. I got really good with just not doing shit. I did a show with Scott Darling the other day, and out in what was we at? What was we at? In fucking
Indiana?
No, we was in Illinois. Woodstock, Illinois.
Okay. How was
up
that?
There? That's where they look at the damn groundhog about the seasons and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm in there and they there for him. They're there for him. And the guy who brought me out, Law, I forgot Law's last name. He works with Scott Darling. Scott, he asked me to be on the show because I'm one of his favorite guys to watch, he said. So I'm in there and it's like a bunch of white people. And that ain't foreign to me. I started in improv. So I'm like, all right, well, let's just, as long as they don't do nothing crazy. Mm-hmm. So I was like, all right, I'll take it light. I'll be cool. Fucking the dude Law went up and tore this shit up. He up there, they fucking roaring. He got a clean shit. Yeah, am I done? And then acting out. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker here.
He gonna make you work.
And I'm like, all right, it's all right. I'm back there pacing. Like, all right, man, go to the bathroom, sitting and do my little meditation shit before I step to the stage. I got on the stage. I sat there, evaluated their ass. Boom, hit them, got off, and you were great. Well, it's like, did I? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm bored up there, bro.
Before we keep going, we got to do thing. Okay, you're getting bored up there.
Yeah, I'll get bored with stand-up sometimes. Especially after what happened this past year? That was the question.
Okay, yeah.
I recorded the comedy joint. Okay. Comedy special, Magna Cum Laude comedy show. Okay. I recorded on my birthday. We dropped it on December 29th. It's on YouTube right now. It felt good to do. Okay. And to have it visual, because I've had albums and shit. Mm-hmm. So to have some footage on me is like shit. And then I didn't realize I cursed that much. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, motherfucking shit and shit, damn it, motherfucker. I'm doing all this shit. Yeah. Okay. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm doing all this, and then I'm watching it with my ex-girl, and she's a little older than me and shit. So she's like, the shit was over. I saw her look at her like, so what you think after it was over? She said, you could have changed your language, Ron. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I did curse a lot. What the fuck is this shit? And everything was like, if it wasn't me swearing, it was me the subject matter was adult.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I need to switch that up a little bit.
Do you think you would get less bored if you tried to be super clean, like squeaky clean, just to do something?
That's
different?
a challenge, yes.
Okay.
No, because you're still taking away from artistry. I want to be able to do what I want.
Okay.
I can lighten it up, but I'm not gonna change how I talk, because the reason I got into stand-up comedy, or got into comedy period, because I wanted to act like I act when I was drunk, without drinking.
Right.
Because that's when I feel like I'm more humorous. That's when people seem to like me more.
Okay.
So when I'm able to turn it on and turn it off, it's like, well, that's how I am. But I can do a show without cursing. I just don't want to be told I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so hard-headed, though.
It sucks, don't it? I auditioned for Who's Got Jokes in L.A., Bill Bellamy on TV One.
Yeah.
And they had us in the alley. Okay, y'all go up and no cursing. No cursing. You curse, you out of there. And I'm about to go up, and Bill Bellamy comes in and wants to go up before me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
We got fucking 30 comedians in the alley and shit, and my turn come up. He finally want to go up. He goes up, tears the fucking place apart.
No cursing, or did he curse?
No, he didn't. He did. He just did what he wanted to. He wasn't auditioning. He was the host.
Yeah, he's Bill.
And he got on stage, like, he ripped it. Yeah, get up, Bill. And he get off the stage, and y'all start. We're gonna be back to these auditions. Come on stage, Ronnie Ray. And I'm like, yeah. And I was like, whoo, shit. I'm like, oh shit. I done fucked up now. Let me just do that. I just did the act. It made them laugh, but I didn't get picked for the show. Yeah, but no, that was funny.
I mean, are there other artistic avenues you could go down that you think would spark a little bit of that energy that would get that boredom out of the way?
Well, like I said, the podcast was one.
Okay.
Because when I got here in 2013, by 2016, just before he gave me that, I was like, man, I'm ready to quit this shit, man. This ain't feasible. I'm just in town and helping my granny, man. I don't even want to have to jump through these hoops, because that's what it is.
Yeah.
And you ain't not. Somebody told me I wasn't doing enough open mics at the time. Like, I've been doing open mics for years.
Yeah.
I don't even like that shit. So why? Because I ain't getting picked because I'm not hanging out.
That I want to talk to you about that, actually. That's something I've been running into for myself.
Yeah.
So the past April, I've been doing better. March was hell. You good?
No.
March was hell for me.
Okay, what happened in March?
So the way I broke it down was January, February, I was booked every fucking day. Oh my God. By the end of it, I didn't want to do stand-up. I had never felt that in my life, where I was doing stand-up so much that I was like, I don't feel like doing this. The fear went away. The excitement went away. I just was like, yeah, I guess I get on stage again and do the thing again.
Right.
So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a second. Let me put the foot off the brake, or the gas a little bit. And then March came around, and pretty quickly it was like I was going full throttle, and I just stopped. And then I felt like I was having withdrawals. I felt really depressed. I didn't have the energy to do shit.
Right.
And so now I'm trying to find the balance of like, okay, book shows, but just don't overdo it.
Yeah.
But the thing that has been an issue for me is the hanging out part. I don't do that. I like this.
Yeah.
I like going to the show and talking a little bit, but then I fucking go. I leave because I don't feel comfortable hanging out like that, because I know that the longer I hang out, it means eventually I'm gonna say or do something fucking silly or stupid.
That's hood shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You stand on the corner long enough, just talking, and then y'all start drinking, something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You can't hang out too long. You gotta move with purpose, bro.
Yes.
So that's your call. If you want to, you acting, what else you doing?
I directed my first film.
How that shit? I gotta go home right on my shit. Yeah. You want to do it? Boom. You go out for purpose. Just go out to watch comedy. You looking for actors, whatever. Find a way. Move with purpose. I literally said that line to myself probably like a month ago.
Yeah.
You gotta move with purpose. So I can't take every show. It's funny to me. Everybody, they think I just host.
Yeah.
They only think I host. You know why I host? Because I can do what the fuck I want to. I'm not set to 10 minutes to trying to impress the powers that be at this place. So it's like, I can go into an act. That's why my brother like, man, bring the pain shit, man. Like, do your thing. So I'm like, all right, I put an act together. I got what, 10 bits on there? 12 bits? 5 of them motherfuckers only did like 3 times. And it made the cut. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, where'd that come from? Like, people who never seen it before, like, man, where'd that come from? But I mixed it like I wanted to, because You control all your shit on stage.
Yeah.
So it's up to you how you want to do this shit. You don't have to do that. People work out different, bro.
Yeah.
I can go. I don't have to go out at all. I got a microphone and a speaker and a light in my crib. Got a stool, and I can sit there and talk to nobody.
Yeah.
Because it don't fucking matter to me if they think I'm funny. I know I am. That ain't being cocky. It's 27 years in show business, bro.
Yeah.
I can't make nobody laugh.
Yeah.
So that's the shitty part about going out sometime. And no disrespect to none of the comics out. I love watching shows, but I'm like, come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Some of you motherfuckers, like, really? This is what the fuck you doing? This is who y'all picking.
Yeah.
And I gotta jump through hoops for y'all.
What do you think hanging out, just hanging out and being around would help you with that? Like,
What I used to say, you gotta eat the pancakes.
Okay.
You gotta eat the pancakes. You gotta go out to breakfast with these people.
Oh, okay.
You gotta go hang out after the show's over. It can be some new motherfucker. You don't know this dude, but he knows to hang out and find who's in charge. It's like going to jail and find the biggest motherfucker to knock out. Like, that's the hot dude. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Like well, who's hot? Calvin Evans. Somebody said, Calvin, he got a show win. Zanies. We gonna go and find be friends with him because that's the kind of people they are. And it's like that's fine. It's up to Calvin to recognize if they on bullshit, and maybe he like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't think so, but he be like, "What the fuck? Okay, man. All right, he might like, all right, man. Come on, then we kick it." You know what I'm saying? But everybody's not like that.
Yeah.
You don't have to try. It's not one way to do shit.
Yeah.
Like Sinbad, I'm like, man, if I do that shit, I wouldn't even be doing fucking comedy.
Wait, what's Sinbad do?
Sinbad just go to spots and like Smokey Robinson's performing. And it's a break. He'll jump on stage and grab the mic and start fucking doing jokes and shit.
Yeah.
He found out A Different World was coming out. He gets in the studio and started fucking doing crowd work. Yeah. Between, and they were like, I just heard this today. They like, have you done this before? Yeah, I do it for Magnum PI. Magnum PI ain't got that. They shot on location.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But Bill Cosby liked him. And he put him on the Cosby Show, and next thing you know, he's on A Different World. He'll just jump up. I would never do no shit like that because I ain't trying to go to jail. And I'm like, it ain't that important. Like, catch me when you can. That's just my demeanor.
Yeah.
Some people just want it more, or they feel like some people have no standards. Again, They just want to fucking do, or I need to get this. It's like chicks. It's dudes, like chicks be like, yo, he got the money. I want to do with money. It's guys like, oh, shit, I ain't got nowhere to stay. I'm going to find me a damn nurse and move into a house. I know comedians in L.A. who done that shit.
Yeah.
I say his name, but he just got married to somebody. But but they'll find a way. People, survival, man. They feel like that's the only way, and it's upbringing. How was you raised? You know how that shit is done. You got to do it the way you know. That's all it is.
Well, then the way people are doing it, I guess I can't do it.
You got to be true to yourself, man. And that's why I like when you say, would I do anything for it? I got to look myself in the mirror, man. If I ain't happy with my shit, I'm like, nah, man, fuck that.
Now, last time we were out doing shows outside of Chicago, we went to somewhere.
Lost Park, Illinois. Yeah.
Oh, you remember?
Yeah, no, they made fun of that lady that next show.
What happened? Can you break that down? So for some context, we got to the show. It was you, me, Rachel, and we're in what it seemed to be a bar, but restaurant, dining hall, whatever the fuck. It was a bunch of different stuff. They're trying to do a lot of different.
Shout out to my man Corey. What's his name? Corey, I think.
Yeah. It was not a big crowd. It felt fine, but there was a woman. It was a black family, an older black family to the right. What happened? Can you break that
I'm on
down?
stage and I'm trying to lead into material.
Okay.
So I'm going around the room because I was outside on the phone when you was up. I kind of go off because you went up before me. I kind of go from something you said and then lead into my act. So I gotta find my act. So I got a long time up here, so let me just work this shit. And boom, I'm over here and over here. I get over here where the black people are. First of all, the guy had his back to the stage.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was slow. I didn't know he was slow. And he laughing. I'm like, but he's not even watching me. What the fuck is wrong? Oh, damn. You know what I'm saying?
So you turned around and you saw it in his eyes?
No, I just saw his face. I know that look. Okay, so we doing it, and the girl's birthday was on the side. She was happy, and the other people was happy. Then the fucking lady, her sister, Seemed like she was mad because it was her sister's birthday. And she felt like she needed to say something and she thought it would be funny. She said, take off your hat. Mm-hmm. I'm like, why? The White Sox hat. Take off your White Sox hat. I'm like, what you mean? You can't wear that hat. I'm like, from the South Side of Chicago. What the fuck I want to wear? And she was like, I'm from the South Side of Chicago too. And you need to take that off because you look like Sammy Sosa. I'm like, I look like Sammy Sosa? I'm like, Sammy Sosa don't look like Sammy Sosa no more. And they're like, hey, you look like Sammy Sosa. And people that kind of tell a joke but can give a fuck, they just, he look like that. And they don't want to hear what you're saying. It's like, my kryptonite on stage is black women.
Yeah, you were talking about that. When I was watching, we were having trouble realizing if you were actually mad or not.
I was mad.
Yeah.
I was mad. I had to finish the show.
Sure.
But my thing is like, it's a room full of white folks.
Yeah.
You got 3 black people that's trying to fulfill the dream, and we're trying to perform. Why are you interrupting me? That's the problem. Like, I'm being in an all hood room, and it's dealt with different. But we the only ones here, and y'all the only ones here.
Yeah. You would think there's some solidarity.
Yeah, it should be something. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Now, do you think this woman thought she was helping, or thought she was like...
She was a bitch coming in. Her sister was like, yo, she didn't even want to come. She was complaining because I heard her walk in. I'm like, she didn't even want to fucking be here. Yeah. She didn't fucking leave. I'm like, I said it doing that. You can go. Who's driving her? You can leave now. Matter of fact, take the keys. You drive her home and let her just go. She don't want to fucking be here.
Yeah.
So that's the shit that be pissing me off.
No, and you run into this issue with black women in particular?
All of my times on stage, I've had probably some of the worst moments like that with a sister. The worst one, it was probably like year 3.
Okay.
I'm hosting Crack 'em Up Thursdays in L.A. I'm doing ebooks too, bomb stories.
Okay.
I'm doing King of the Open Mic coming like in 2 weeks, in a month. Bomb stories. Hosting Crack 'em Up Thursdays in L.A. Black Room Comedy Store. I'm the early show host.
Okay.
And this girl came to the show 4 weeks in a row. Sat in the front. Whenever the fuck I was on stage, she got her arms crossed. I'm like,
an audience member, not a comic.
Try something. No, she was an audience member. She came to see my guy Esau. Okay. Esau was the later show host. She didn't want me up there. And she was just a bitch to me. And I'm like talking to her, and she's like, you scared me to beatbox. Like, next. Like that. She did that shit to me. So I'm like, yo, I get off the stage. That last time, I say she did 3 weeks in a row. Because the first 2, I was like, she came back again? Yeah. And then, because the second time, after she did, I was pissed. And I'm like, man, you know what? Fuck that, man. Bitch, come back. I'm just going in. And it felt like I had to prove it to her. It's a packed fucking room. Yeah. And I'm like, don't even look in her face. Just go over her head and just tell your jokes. And I just hitting their ass. Boom, boom, boom. Show's over. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I have a Shaquille O'Neal joke I do. And they're like, do the Shaq, Ronnie. You know what I'm saying? Do Shaq, this Shaquille O'Neal, man. And I did that. And they're like, yeah. Show's over. She walked back there like she was my fucking teacher. Now, that's how you do it. Who the fuck are you?
What is it about that makes you so mad?
Dude, you are there. Sit your ass there. That's where I be getting at. I'm like, what the fuck are you? So I'm sitting back I'm thinking about this broad the whole week. I'm like, she come back again. I'm going to show her that I'm good enough. Who the fuck are you, man? I look back at that shit like, nigga, you should be like, man, fuck you, bitch. Like, really?
Yeah.
Really? She sat in the front 3 weeks in a row, Chase. Like, she's like this, man. Like, literally. Being the bitch. And so when I started getting her that 3rd week, she was like, okay. Yeah, that's all right there. She kept bringing different people, too. Like, what the fuck are you? Do you work for HBO or something?
What if you found out
this bitch was a janitor, nigga?
What if you found out she was working for HBO?
She wasn't doing that. Ain't nothing about her said shit about home box office.
It sounds like you don't like to be told what to. You don't like authority. You don't like any.
On stage, I do what the fuck I want to. Don't come and try to dictate. What the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, that was okay today, but you better be ready next week. What the fuck? And she would have came back the next. She didn't come back no more. She didn't come back no more.
After that.
Yeah, so I'm like, was she meant for the lesson?
Maybe.
Was that the lesson?
I don't know.
For real though, nigga, what the fuck are you saying?
It upsets you so much.
I can't stand that shit. Then they ask me why I act like I do. I'm like, on stage, I'm like, I attack their ass first. Like, yo, what's how you doing? Oh, he talking to us. You know what I'm saying? So if they want to say something, yeah, say something. Yeah. Fine, I know you know what this is. I'm gonna say something back to you. Yeah. Back then, I was just trying to do my act and shit, and she like, nope, next week, nigga, like shit like that. I'm like, okay, I got something for your ass. You got me in the fucking comedy gym.
So so my,
it's not black. I love black women.
It's
they just,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, I get you. No,
maybe taking me back. I'm thinking about this, bro. I'm seeing the room in my head like this.
I see that. Like when we were watching you in the back, we were like, oh shit. We didn't, because people are still laughing.
Yeah.
Like, for me, when I get angry, the laughter stops. I had a moment at Second City. I don't think you were there.
Oh shit.
It was bad. There was some, we'll say, larger women. They were black and Latino, who were like in the corner, wearing like Cookie Monster shorts.
Yeah.
And they were eating hot Cheetos as loud as they possibly could, and they were heckling, and the energy was fucked in the room, and I just wasn't having it. I wasn't in a good mood. I can't remember what she said to me, but I said something like, "It seems like you eat your feelings."
Damn.
And yeah, and the audience didn't laugh, and they just walked.
You can't say the wrong shit.
You can't
either.
say that. That was,
you can't, because that's the thing too. The dude is different. Like, man, what up with that? Oh yeah, man, I'm just fucking with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Woman, you say the wrong. Well, oh, shut up, bitch. You can't be calling them bitches. Why you calling these queens bitches? You interrupting my show, nigga.
You can't do all of that.
No.
Oh shit.
And I'm not like that either.
But I don't like to, unless it's something positive. I generally don't like to say people's names, so I wrote this down on a piece of paper.
Okay.
We had a show recently, and you put up a comic, and it went strange, we'll say.
You guys laughed all the way through.
Because I don't know this comic very well, but I know their idiosyncrasies. I know what they're like. Does that make sense? So I'm laughing because I know that the audience doesn't understand that this person is just kind of a strange person. I don't like the faces you make.
I got something to say after that. Go ahead. Yeah.
And I it was one of those things where I felt bad. There's comics I see who bomb, and it's like, well, you're fine. Like, I can see that you're fine. You know what you're doing. Like, it's fine. This was a different type of thing.
Yes.
I'm going to leave it there.
I'm trying to show you what my mother texted me when I walked out the room.
Oh, Lord.
Do I say it? Because I ain't saying his name.
It's up to you.
She said, because I tell her she's back there watching all of y'all.
Yeah.
And I left the room after 2 minutes, and that was when he said what he said, and I was like, oh, this is gonna go crazy. He got 11 more minutes of this shit. And she text I'm at the bar. She's like, he's disgusting.
Really?
That's what she said. And I was like, you gotta have somebody. I understand. I've seen that kind of comedy. So like, but then you got off. He didn't look right.
Like, he didn't look.
He wasn't like, hey, I killed it. He looked like, I fucking fucked this room up. I shouldn't have did that. He had the look on his face. I'm never gonna stop his artistry. He do what he want. He has an audience for that shit. So I ain't mad at it. He asked to do the show again. I'll put him up again. I said 5 different styles of comedy, so you don't know. Everybody's not the same. So No, I like it. It bothered me.
I'm entertained because I see, well, for lack of a better word, regular comedy you get it. Like you see regular jokes.
Right.
But to see somebody, and this is why I like him. This is why I don't want to speak ill. If that makes, like, I like this person.
Yeah, no, he's a cool guy.
To see him do something different, I'm like, oh, I think that's dope. And I think to lean into it the way you weren't, oh my God.
I'm quite sure I knew exactly where it's going. That's why I was like, I hope it gets funnier. And it was clever. Like, I'm going to talk about my day, but I'm going to put a psycho twist on it. I was brushing my teeth. Like, what the fuck happened when you brushing your teeth?
Those are just some of my favorite comics in the scene. The comics that are just different. Just
yeah, no, I love artistry, dog. So you don't know, like you get to see everybody. I don't like the norm either. So no, he's always invited back. My mother just ain't gonna have to like that shit.
So your mom sticks back and like judges the comics every time.
She'll just say she'll call and say great show.
Okay,
all of them were funny. She don't say blah blah get his ass
each individual.
She don't go individual. But when I leave, when I walk from the stage around the green room to the back. And if I see her playing her game,
it's not a good thing.
Not a good thing. If she's sitting up like this, it's a good time.
Okay, I'm curious for my own potential ego or destruction of my ego. Is your mom cool with me?
Yeah, okay. She knew I like the guy that laughed. Oh yeah, I like him. He's funny.
Okay,
unlike that other one. No.
Disgusting. Okay, speaking of your mom, she has a book.
Yes.
Can we talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. Cutting the ties. Domestic abuse. Yeah, it's I was saying it last night at the show. Like this right here is Comedy Central. That book is Lifetime. It's a Lifetime, and it's like it hit.
Not funny.
It's not funny.
Okay.
And it's I'll say this. No, she has 10 stories in there. It's not all like just physical, Ike Turner shit, but it's some shit in there like that. But it's all types of abuse, mentally, physically, emotional. You know, people who depend on what you call that? What's the word? Can't think of the word. Whatever. But the first story in there, I remember I was going to do a show in Appleton, and the book came out, and my uncle was like, "You read this book yet?" I was like, "Nah." I was like, "I'm reading while I'm out doing these shows this weekend." He said, "Don't do that." He said, "Wait till you come back and have a day." He said, "Because that first one hits like a hammer." And the first one hits like a hammer because it's a true story about her. It's exaggerated a little bit. But I read the book. I got back. I read it that Wednesday when I got back. The story, it happened when I was like 10.
Okay.
Going on 11. My mom is 7 months pregnant with bro.
Okay. This is your brother that I've met. Okay.
And I remember being in Disney World and my dad, and she was supposed to pick me and my cousin up from our dad's spot. And they were like, she can't come today because she's in the hospital. And I'm like, what? So I didn't know. I just stayed around. But my cousin heard them say it, and he told me. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I was 10. I didn't find out the truth. I didn't find out what really happened that day until I read the book that day. And the way she set it up is fucking cold piece of work. And it's like, the fuck? I had to put the book down for like 30 minutes before I went back. And it was like, yo, what the fuck? I had to call like, this is what happened? It took me 40 years to hear this shit? Like, I'll kill this nigga.
This is your dad?
No, my brother's dad. We had different fathers.
Okay.
So, read the rest, but that first one's a motherfucker.
Is your brother's dad still around? Is he?
Yeah, but he. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm more like his father in a sense. You know what I'm saying? He told me this before, and that's one of the reasons why I like kids, because I spent most of my life babysitting him till I moved away to Cali.
Being a dad until you moved away.
Yeah, I had postpartum at 11. What am I crying for? I'm crying because he crying and shit. My mother used to be out, and I used to be with him all the time. I ain't had to go to school a lot of days because I'm home babysitting.
Now, I'm going to assume you've gotten your personality and your desire for honesty and bluntness and artistry from her. That's the energy I'm getting based off of the way you described this book. Someone who was kind of unflinching.
Research stuff. She a history buff. I was a history buff. I like to know little nuances. Like Jeopardy, we'd be like going back and forth on that shit. My dad is hey, all right. He's the DJ type sense of humor. So he see me on stage. Hey, you got that from me. You know what I'm saying? I was the one on stage all the time. Shit. So both of them, I say.
So you got your entertainment style from your dad, but your intellect from your mom.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Research your stuff. I remember she taught me how to I'm doing book reports, and she taught me to use index cards.
Okay.
And just have your speech ready. We had the podium speeches and shit, and I had my thing. I was the first one to come with the index card, and the teacher was like, teacher gave me shit all the time. When I walked up there with them index cards, she stayed on the side like, oh my God, he got it.
Okay.
Then people started copying. You copying off Ron. Yeah, so.
Where can we get your mom's book?
Oh, Amazon Prime.
What's it called again?
Cutting the Tides. Domestic abuse.
What a tagline. Okay.
It's something else, domestic abuse. But yeah.
Okay.
But no, proud of her, man. She been wanting to write that book for like 40 years.
Yeah. How does that work for selling books on Amazon? Like
She just called on the way here. She just called Barnes and Noble. She wanted to put it in the school districts, and they telling her she can't work for the Board of Education to get in the school district. So she retired and still substitute. So she wanted to quit that to put the book in there.
Okay.
But no, she's working on the next one. So yeah.
Do you write? Would you ever write a book?
I'm writing ebooks right now. I just wrote The King of the Open Mic. My experience on was like 35 pages. I'm just trying to figure out how to put the pictures on. I finished it. And the next one's going to be like, probably going to try to drop one every 3 months. They're only 30 minutes, but like my memory is keen as fuck. So I need to write these books before I forget half this shit.
Before you get too old?
Right.
Okay.
I'll be 50 in July. So yeah.
How does it feel to be 50?
I'm not there yet. No. Give me my 2 more months, man.
Like as a 32-year-old, I realize I'm not old. I think I'm in a space where I'm because I'm at open mics and shit, so I'm around real young people, fucking 18, 19, 20, early 20s. And then I'm at this age, and then I meet guys like you who are old and decrepit and wasting away. And everything.
I expected for you to go there. So the rhythm in your voice saying old and decrepit ass black tar baby and nigga. No.
But I know I'm not old. But sometimes I feel like, oh man, I missed my chance. I'm not gonna be successful because I'm too old. That's how it gets in my head sometimes. And I know objectively that's silly. One, there's comics who have started. I know Abi Sanchez started when he was like 38, and he seems to be doing okay. There's comics out there who have started later than me that can do it. It's just an anxiety thing.
Yeah.
No,
trying to sabotage yourself. You shouldn't.
Yeah, and
you don't even know your avenue yet.
What do you mean?
Because you gotta keep doing what you do until you figure out exactly what you want. Like this might be your shit, or being stand up or directing films. You don't know yet. You're still growing, bro. So like, don't even put no pressure on yourself. Try to have as much fun as you can.
I definitely know I want to direct films. Like I want to. When this is all, if I sent you my movie, okay. When this is over, I want to show you. I want to get your opinion. It's 6 minutes, so it's It's nothing crazy. But yeah, I guess I enjoy talking to comics of your ilk because of you have all of this time and this experience. And it puts my experience into perspective a little bit, if that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I'm here.
Yeah, maybe you're here to give perspective to me.
And talk to the youth. Because I'm old and decrepit and a sandball.
Wasting away.
Yeah, right, wasting away.
All right, we're about to be wrapping it up.
Oh, man, that was fast.
Yeah, one of the things I've realized is the camera, when you try to push it too much, when you put too much on the SD card, it fucking crashes. Mm-hmm. I've lost a good 3 or 4 podcasts.
Oh shit!
To that.
Okay.
And I don't want to lose this one, but I don't want to do the regular question. I think I asked you the regular question before, which was if you could say something to yourself 5 years from. Yeah. So in 5 years, when you're 54, I'll show you whatever you said.
55 now. Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess I didn't have
Yeah, 54 because it was last year.
Right. So when you're 54, I'll show you that, and we'll see your opinion of that.
If I'm around here, I don't know.
That's
I'm not saying
sad.
I'm gonna be dead.
Yeah,
I might not live in Chicago no more.
Really?
Really?
Where would you move to?
Wherever the fuck I want to. Like I'm not married. I don't have any kids.
Right.
I should be traveling. The only thing that's keeping me in this house, keeping me in Chicago like this, is my credit card bill. It's kicking my ass, bro. I literally had to call them. So what is this? Minimum pay is what? Well, you get this. I just learning this shit, dog. I have 4 credit cards, man.
Oh, geez.
So no, when I get that straight, and maybe when I get the cruise shit,
okay.
But I'm probably gonna be back and forth from Chicago. I think I will always have the High Five show.
Okay.
So that show will always be here, but I'll be back. My goal is to tour 2 to 3 weekends a month.
Okay.
And like Friday and Saturday, possibly a Thursday, and then come back and do my produce show Sunday, and that's it. I don't want to have to work no more. And just all I do is write material, write jokes, do podcasts, shoot sketches, write ebooks or regular books, doing something in my own bag. And if somebody want me to work with me, they can. It's extra. But I still have my own shit.
Okay. I think that's a good way to end.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's take this picture and I'm going to show you this movie.